something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one? Because this is the one where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help me living. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face. It's still my face. If you want to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be. Yes, I could fix things. You can also destroy everything. This can't be happening here. I completely broke the universe. Slide, we've been waiting for you. I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us. Want some help? You are? Yeah. I'm Batman. If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? I don't know what we do. We try not to die. It's not Clark. My name is Kara. I'm more Mary. Mary, what are you doing? The kids are gonna want to see this.
You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're breaking down the untold story of Michael Keaton's Batman.
Excuse me. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
For this video, we're looking at the most unexpected and interesting facts about one legendary actor's Dark Knight journey. Which character from a Keaton Batman film would you love to see back on the big screen? Let us know in the comments below. The Batman franchise owes a tremendous amount to Michael Keaton's work in the 1989 film.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
In order to understand how he changed the game, we have to go back to the 1980s. Before Keaton put on the cowl, the Batman franchise was in a weird spot. The comics were interested in telling darker tales about the hero in stories like The Dark Knight Returns. However, general audiences were more familiar with Adam West's beloved yet undeniably campy take on Batman.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
If Warner Brothers wanted to tell more serious superhero stories, they needed an actor who could believably make Bruce Wayne and his alter ego feel more grounded and gritty. That's when they called in everybody but Michael Keaton.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
When the studio was initially trying to fill the lead role of a Batman film, they considered a wide variety of names. Ironically, some of the actors they had lined up would go on to make big impressions in other superhero films. Pierce Brosnan passed on it decades before he became Dr. Fate.
What is the helmet telling you?
My vision has always shown me great calamity.
Long before he was Superman's dad, Kevin Costner was considered for the role too. And even the beloved Green Goblin actor Willem Dafoe was in the running for a time.
Gods don't have to choose. We take.
But everything changed when a producer asked director Tim Burton if he would consider Michael Keaton. Since the duo had recently worked on Beetlejuice at the time, they already had a solid working relationship. But the pair just had to overcome the problem of public opinion.
What's really beautiful about this? You two kids picked me. You didn't have to, but you picked me. It makes me want to kiss you guys.
Become a WatchMojo channel member and get exclusive perks like Mojo emojis, loyalty badges, priority comment replies, and exclusive members-only content, including live list rankings with the Mojo staff and peeks behind the scenes. Don't miss out. Tens of thousands of handwritten letters were allegedly sent to studio heads in hopes that Keaton would be replaced.
Hi. Bruce Wayne.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this time.
At the time, the actor was better known as a funny guy instead of a performer who could play a serious superhero. But Keaton weathered the storm of negative opinions and put on the cape anyway. As soon as fans got a load of his movie debut, all the jeers were replaced with praise.
Excuse me. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Keaton's layered performance allowed room for comedy in scenes where he was playing Bruce Wayne. However, the actor was all business when he became the Dark Knight. His grim and at times frightening portrayal was groundbreaking in live action. As an added bonus, Keaton's version of the character was a major source of inspiration for the Fantastic animated series.
I am not a disgrace. I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman!
The once unlikely choice for the Dark Knight turned out to be just what the franchise needed. Although fans were ready to see the fantastic actor reprise the role dozens of times, his run as Batman ran into a few major hurdles.
I'd like to. But he's out there right now. And I've got to go to work.
Despite being a cult classic movie today, Keaton's Batman Returns wasn't the huge success the studio was hoping for.
You don't really think you'll win, do you? Things change.
Not only did it make less money than its predecessor, but the reviews at the time were split on whether the film was an obvious dud or secretly genius.
Alfred, bring me some antiseptic ointment, would you?
Coming. Are you in pain, sir?
No. Not really.
The rocky reception to the film likely influenced the studio's choice to replace Tim Burton with Joel Schumacher. At first, this didn't seem to be a huge issue for Keaton. There were talks that Robin Williams would be cast as Riddler and Billy Dee Williams would return to play Two-Face. At the same time, Marlon Wayans was the top pick to become Keaton's Robin.
Careful, they're worth millions of dollars each. Millions of dollars, got it! Jesus. My bad. Won't have it again.
But none of those casting choices came to fruition. Additionally, the script was becoming more campy and colorful than Keaton's first two Batman efforts. These tonal changes and more led the actor to step away from the cowl. For a while, it looked like he would never put on the suit again.
And Bruce Wayne, why are you dressed up like Batman?
Because he is Batman, you moron.
Was.
In 2014's Birdman, Keaton played an actor who was once famous for appearing in superhero movies.
You paved the way for all these other little clowns. Give the people what they want.
Initially, the character's cynical attitude towards the genre seemed like it might reflect the actor's real views. That's why fans were so shocked to see Keaton soar into the role of the villainous Vulture in the MCU. Once again, the actor injected a lot of humanity and heart into a character that could have come off as campy.
We build their roads and we fight all their wars and everything. They don't care about us. We have to pick up after them. We have to eat their table scraps.
After becoming one of the MCU's best villains, Keaton made the dreams of DC fans come true when reports broke that he'd be Batman once more. He was originally slated to act in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Batgirl, and The Flash. While the first two appearances appear to have been shelved indefinitely, we will definitely see Keaton's Batman in the Scarlet Speedster's big feature film.
Are you in?
Early footage suggests that the veteran actor will play a pretty significant role in the new blockbuster.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
After Flash messes with the timeline and endangers the world, he'll turn to Keaton's Batman for help. While this might be controversial to say, it looks like his Dark Knight is in even better shape than he was in the original movies. There's no question that we and legions of fans will be racing to the theater to be among the first to hear Keaton say,
I'm Batman.
The timing of his Batman's return feels incredibly poetic. When Keaton was first announced as Batman, he was tasked with trying to reinvent the character while having to accept that audiences didn't believe in him.
Well, I mean, let's face it. You're not exactly normal, are you?
It's not exactly a normal world, is it?
His praiseworthy run ended prematurely because he didn't want to take the character back into a lighter place.
Who are you? Who's the man behind the bat?
Just over 30 years later, Keaton returns to the role at a time where DC could definitely use a surefire bet. His journey as the Caped Crusader has been far from easy or smooth. But Keaton's ability to overcome every obstacle that stood in his way has made his run as the Dark Knight absolutely legendary.
Let's just take him to the police. Then we can go home. Together.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.